I have good memories with my granddad whenever we'd go hunting. You know, he wanted to be in the woods 2 hours before daylight and stay until 2 hours after dark, because that's just how he was. He loved the outdoors. All his life he spent it out in the outdoors. You don't realize how precious time is until people are gone, and then you're like, man, I wish I would have done this. Wish I would have done that. You know, spent some more time with him before he passed away. But now I can look back and be like, we had some great times, you know. I can remember those the rest of my years. I can tell my kids, I can tell my grandkids how much their grandfather was a jolly man. He'd done anything he could for us, you know. It just warms your heart to know that he loved us so much and would do anything for us. As far as I can remember back, my family's been from around here, you know. My great-grandmother, my great-granddad. My grandmother, she worked for the school system. My granddad was a coal miner in West Virginia. Things have changed, but you know, I still want to get back to what my granddad did. This farm is a legacy that I can live up to. They've been out here years farming it. I can come out here and get on the tractor and be a part of what they did. So over the years, you know, it's evolved, but it's still the same story. It's still the same place. So after all, I can come out here and be like, this is a part of who I am. Living in Petersburg all my life, you know, I was born and raised. No greater place on earth than Petersburg, in my opinion. It's not the biggest place on earth. It's not the smallest place on earth. But for me, it's the best place on earth. There isn't a lot of industry around Petersburg. Whenever I was in high school, kids always said, well, I'm leaving Petersburg as soon as I can. There's nothing here for me. There never will be anything here. Me, there's a part of me here, like this is where I'm from. Why do I want to leave? It's sad to see all the empty buildings for the small town that we live in. But, you know, it's something that hopefully in the future with, you know, new jobs coming into the area that the town can grow and finally get back to what it used to be. It'd be nice to, now that new towers and the new sites are going in, it opens up some economical change around here that maybe people will move here because they want to work on the turbines. Being a wind tech has really changed my life. It was close to home, you know. I still am close to my family. Only bad part is I'm scared of heights. So I signed up, had my interview with Doug and James. So I get a call the next day and they say, you have the job. I'm like, I gotta start climbing now. Oh, Lord help me, because I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I can climb a ladder at the house, you know, 20 foot, but this is like 300 feet. So as times went on, you know, I've got more comfortable on the ladder. You just be like, okay, hop on the ladder, just one step at a time. Then finally you're at the top. And then once you get to the top and get to look out and look at the scenery, it's like, man, that climb was definitely worth it, you know? The view is worth the climb. It just changes my perspective a lot, you know? I have a total different respect for the people that do my job. You know, I'm there with them. It changes your view of how they have to work and how hard they have to work to do what they do. I've been a wind tech for about over a year now. So it's definitely been an eventful year. You know, I've learned so much. This job has gave me that cushion that I can stay home, you know? I don't have to travel down the road at 3 o'clock in the morning and not get home till 5 o'clock. I still have that family time of an evening. I get to sit around and talk to them about how our days was. So it's important for me, you know, to stay around. It's so nice to have a job so close to home. I want to make sure that this farm, you know, it stays in my family. I mean, I don't want to lose this connection that I have with my granddad. If I lose that connection, you know, I lose a part of him. So now I can be the one that steps up and is like, well, I'm going to take care of it for my kids and my grandkids.